InvestorIdeas.com podcast.
Good afternoon and welcome to another InvestorIdeas.com podcast, looking at cannabis news, stocks to watch, as well as insights from thought leaders and experts. Today we look at announcements from Zenabis Global Incorporated, trading on the TSXV Venture as ZENA and the OTC as ZBISF. HRVOF Cannabis Incorporated, trading on the TSXV Venture as HVT and the OTCQX as HRVOF. American Premium Water Corporation, trading on the OTC as HIPH. Canopy Rivers Incorporated, trading on the TSX Venture as RIV.V, and Lifestyle Delivery Systems Incorporated, trading on the CSE as LDS and the OTCQX as LDSYF. First, looking at Zenabis Global Incorporated, who announced today that it's now licensed to process and sell cannabis oil products in Canada. The license enables Zenabis to now sell cannabis oil produced at its Atholville, New Brunswick facility, one of the largest indoor cannabis growing facilities in Canada, where Zenabis was already processing oil. The company expects to market and sell cannabis oil products to its medical clients and to the adult use consumers through supply and distribution agreements that Zenabis has in place with 9 Canadian jurisdictions, including British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Manitoba, Prince Edward Island, and the Yukon. Zenabis expects to have its initial cannabis oil products available for sale in both the medical and adult use markets by the second quarter of 2019 and will be launching additional formats and formulations throughout the year. This approval provides us with the ability to serve new and existing customers with an expanded range of adult use and medical products through new and easy-to-use consumption methods. This product category is incredibly important to Zenabis as it supports our overall growth and product leadership strategy, said Andrew Grieve, Chief Executive Officer of Zenabis. Ingestion of cannabis oil tends to offer a longer-lasting effect than vaping or smoking dried cannabis, providing medical clients and adult use consumers with a broader set of options than Zenabis products. We look forward to bringing our cannabis oil products to market and continuing to innovate and expand our product offerings. In addition, with this update to our Atholville processing license, we now have the capacity to develop a variety of additional value-added cannabis oil products and cannabis extract products consistent with the proposed amendments to the cannabis regulations that allow for greater product diversity. Now, Zenabis also announced that its incorporation into the Horizons Marijuana Life Sciences Index ETF, trading on the TSX as HMMJ. Zenabis was one of Blackshire's first investments and remains a marquee holding of the firm. Led by experienced founding family operators, Zenabis has the potential for the third largest production capacity in the world. It's currently serving the Canadian marketplace, generating revenue with plans to expand internationally. We believe that this company becomes better known. Investors will be situated in amongst its market peers, said Blackshire Capital Chairman and CEO Kevin Reed. As the world's first ETF that offers direct exposure to North American listed securities involved with cannabis production, the Horizons Marijuana Life Science Index ETF is designed to provide exposure to the performance of the North American publicly listed life sciences companies with significant business activities in the cannabis industry. The inclusion of Zenabis in the Horizons ETF showcases the organization's strength, giving it needed exposure to new investors who want to support its exciting growth plans, added Reed. So next we look at HRVOF Cannabis Incorporated, who through its wholly owned subsidiary United Greeneries Limited, today announced that it's entered into an agreement to become a medical cannabis supplier to Shoppers Drug Mart. Under the terms of the agreement, HRVOF will supply Shoppers Drug Mart with Satifarm branded medical cannabis products. The products will be sold online as Canadian regulations restrict the sale of medical cannabis in retail pharmacies. This marks the first time that Satifarm branded cannabis will be available for purchase, working in conjunction with Shoppers Drug Mart in an effort to help consumers make specific educated decisions about their purchases. Satifarm will be available in a continuum of products, each color-coded to indicate their place on the progression from high THC to Sata White trademark to the high CBD to Sata Purple trademark. At launch, United Greeneries will produce and ship an indica variety of Sata Silver and a hybrid variety of Sata Green. We're incredibly proud to be working with Shoppers Drug Mart to supply them with our premium indoor-grown cannabis under the Satifarm Health and Wellness brand, said Grant Foros, CEO of HRVOF. We see this supply agreement as a further step toward fulfilling our vision of being a vertically integrated house of brands in the cannabis health, wellness, and self-care sector. We continue to expand our capacity to support our growing brand portfolio, which includes our recently announced transaction with Delivra, as well as our existing brands Dreamwater, Satifarm, Royal High, and Captain's Choice, he added. Next, looking at American Premium Water Corporation, who announced that it has an agreement with Hanlon's Brewery in England to produce beer infused with CBD using the company's proprietary formulation. Testing will begin immediately on the combination of the company's proprietary Hydro Nano CBD formulation with Hanlon's beer, with commercial sale to be determined at a later date. CEO of American Premium Water Corporation Ryan Fishoff commented that, "I'm excited to announce that the company has entered into an agreement with Hanlon's Brewery in the UK. This is a very exciting partnership that provides numerous possibilities for monetization and brand recognition on the European continent. The liquor and beer industry has been very fascinated with the introduction of CBD into the market, and this partnership affords us the opportunity to step into the discussion with larger players in the market. We're going to begin experimenting with the process of combining beer and the CBD formulations immediately. The goal will be to have a product available for commercial sale as soon as possible. I will keep shareholders abreast where there are developments on bringing the product to market." Next, we look at Canopy Rivers Incorporated and LeafLink Incorporated, who announced the establishment of LeafLink Services International ULC, a new venture that exclusively licenses and leverages LeafLink's dominant business-to-business marketplace and supply chain technology platform for deployment throughout regulated international cannabis markets. LeafLink is a software-as-a-service marketplace that simplifies the supply chain through its e-commerce platform. The company has a growing network of more than 950 cannabis brands and penetration throughout 2,800 cannabis retailers across 16 territories in the U.S. LeafLink has established the single largest business-to-business marketplace for cannabis brands and facilitates more than $900 million US in gross merchandise value annually. Retailers use LeafLink for managing their wholesale inventory, enabling them to shop multiple vendors in one cart, view up-to-date product and brand menus, review historical and open orders, discover new products, and request samples. LeafLink further serves vendors by offering supplementary tools such as order management, customer relation management, CRM platform, inventory tracking tools, and customized reporting systems, among other services. We've been very impressed with LeafLink's deep market penetration and their understanding of cannabis companies' needs and behaviors, said Narbe Alexandrian, president of Canopy Rivers. The number of brands and products within our new cannabis economy has been explosive, making it difficult for retailers to deal with multiple parties in an increasingly fragmented market. As regulated cannabis consumption and distribution proliferates around the world, LeafLink International will introduce the industry's leading software-as-a-service enabled marketplace to the global stage to create a new standard for expediting the cannabis supply chain in regulated markets. By creating this new joint venture, Canopy Rivers continues to expand its exposure across the cannabis value chain through a capital-light, market-leading business-to-business platform that's immediately scalable across legal jurisdictions. Canopy Rivers intends to integrate its network of complementary cannabis companies and global reach to drive growth for the LeafLink International and assist in developing and deploying this technology as it continues to increase its global footprint. Lastly, we look at Lifestyle Delivery Systems Incorporated, who announced that subsidiary CSPA Group Incorporated has delivered its second largest batch of RIV.V live resin to RISE distribution. Simultaneously with the second batch delivery, RISE has placed RIV.V in 5 new stores, bringing the total to 20 stores. CSPA has received a purchase order for RISE distribution for 5 more strains of RIV.V live resin product. The RIV.V live resin has successfully passed California state testing and all new packaging compliance regulations. CSPA Group successfully delivered the new batch of RIV.V to RISE distribution on March 13th, and RISE distribution will quickly restock RIV.V into dispensaries, ensuring that customers have continued access to the RIV.V products. Casey Fenwick, president of LDS, stated that the fact that RISE has a need for the second batch of RIV.V products so quickly shows that the product has demand. Also, CSPA demonstrates that it has a repeatable process by providing completely different strains, again being able to pass California's strict testing requirements and comply with the new packaging laws. CSPA and its process for manufacturing RIV.V can continue to supply California's growing recreational market. That's all for today's podcast. Potcast is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. InvestorIdeas.com podcasts are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and TuneIn. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investments involve risk and possible loss of investment. Investor Ideas does not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by law. Our site does not possess, distribute, or sell cannabis products.